can't be afraid of change. You may feel very secure in the pond that you're in. If you never venture out of it, you will never know there is such a thing as an ocean or a sea. Holding on to something that's good for you now may be the very reason you don't have something better. He who rejects change is the architect of decay. The only human institution which rejects progress is the cemetery.
I thought I would try something different today. Basically, I released a vlog, I'll link it up here somewhere, about change being inevitable. And at the time I released that video, change for me was in relation to work and a scenario that I was in that I removed myself from and then went into something new. Objectively, that the end result was better for my creative process. Unbeknownst to myself, that change was literally around the corner yet again, but this time in my personal life rather than my professional one. For 9 years I've lived in Oban, which is on the west coast of Scotland, and I moved here 9 years ago with my then girlfriend, who I subsequently married and had children with. But now we're all moving. We've elected to move to the East Coast, specifically to do with my wife's work, and she has got an opportunity, and that was deemed to be the option for us all. I felt now that I've been here in this town for a number of years that I wondered if the change here and moving somewhere else would actually have an effect, whether it be creatively, mentally, and all these various inputs on life. And then it dawned on me that I have actually become a little bit desensitized to the West Highlands. A lot of people say, oh, it must be amazing living up there, all these mountains and roving hills and castles and lochs and seaside and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, it's not really. I thought I would have more belonging and that I would feel sad about leaving, but to be honest, I'm not really sad about leaving at all. And I don't know if that's just because I'm a little bit more cynic in my old age, or if it's not really left a mark on me at all, enough for me to worry about such a thing. For me though, I think moving away is going to be a good thing. I found quite a lot of issue living in this part of the world and living in a small community, but not an issue as in detrimental to the way of life, but certainly just the way people do things, I guess. And living in a town where a heavy tourist population descends on every year does grate on you a bit after a while. But then again, my purpose for making this video was not to say about all the bad things, because you've got all the good things to look forward to. And I suppose I wanted to reflect on my time here and the things that I've done.
I'm sending a raven, blackbird in the sky, sending a signal that I'm here, some sign of life. I'm sending a message of feathers and bone. Just let me know I'm not forgotten out here alone. I'm so far from home, so far from home. Not where I belong, not where I belong. I'm so far I'm sending a raven with blood on its wings, hoping it reaches you in time, and you know what it means. 'Cause out here in the darkness and out of the light, if you get to me too late, just know that I tried. I'm so far from home, so far from home. Not where I belong, not where I belong. I'm so far from home, so far from home.
So I'm going to reflect. It's a moment to reflect, and I think that everybody should reflect, especially as a creator. When you reflect back on your first video, the thing that you first posted up on YouTube or on Vimeo or Facebook or wherever, a video that you actively shot, recorded, edited, put together and threw out there, how does that compare to the one that you've recently just did? It's better, right? Or is it worse? If it's got worse, then I would certainly give up. But if it generally would have got better, you'll have learned techniques, you'll have watched videos of other people, gained ideas, learned new skills. I can only imagine that they're all to help bolster whatever it is that you're doing now. I was speaking to a friend today and we were reflecting on this in terms of professional work and your worth within the industry. And a lot of people ask you to do work, but they really don't put worth on it because they just want their task filmed or photographed, and they don't really think about it in a monetary value. But your time is precious. And although I've spent nearly the best part of 10 years in this town, I've changed a lot in my life. I have gained a lot in my life. And it's hard to separate the achievement from feeling that you haven't really achieved much, because you're not looking at it three-dimensionally. I've got 2 healthy children, I've got a great marriage, we've got a life as a unit, irrespective of where we are. It was recently said in the film Thor Ragnarok that when, spoiler warning, if you haven't seen it, I'll give you a moment to pause. At the end of that film, Asgard, the home of Thor, is destroyed by Surtur. The chat at the end of the film is given by Thor's father, Odin, who says that Asgard is not a place, but a people. And irrespective of where that place is, if the people live there and they're happy and they're prosperous, then that's all that matters. So for a family unit, irrespective of where we live, if we can function well as a family and get good things out of life, then it doesn't matter where we stay. It's nice to have things, it's nice to have material objects and a lovely home and cars and all these things, but unless you've got your health and your mental attitude in check, they're all not really worth it.